Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to H-Team Freedom. My name is Matt. I'm going to be playing a little bit of Fallout Shelter. If you have never heard of this game, then I feel very sorry for you. Fallout Shelter was made to build hype for Fallout 4, which came out last year. Now, the idea I have in mind is to basically have the smallest vault possible and keep the least amount of people. I strongly apologise if anybody has ever done this in the past. I've not watched any YouTube videos of this game at all. This is simply me trying to be creative. But then again, what is originality these days? Anyway, we're going to begin by creating Vault 808 because that's how trap is made.
Yes! Oh my god!
And let's go ahead and do this. Here we are in the wonderful world of Fallout Shelter. Now we have a lot of people here and these people have different stats. The way we're going to play this is that instead of creating a massive giant vault, because as you can see here there's tons and tons of space, we're going to keep it minimal. We're going to see what happens or if we can even survive playing in this tiny base and for how long and what cool stuff we can still do. So let's create a living quarter. The way I did this when I tested this out, I placed the 11 quarters on this side, so if I ever need to expand, I've got these kind of 4 slots here, and then continuing down. And then the rest of the stuff I'm going to place up here. So for example, the diner will be first, because if raiders come to get us, then the diner will be the first thing they will be able to reach. Then next we're going to have the water treatment facility, and also the power generator, which is one of the most important things. What I used to do is I used to drag these people around and be like, oh yeah, charisma 1, then that guy's a 1 here, that's how much he's going to do, and then, oh yeah, strength, okay, cool. But my girlfriend told me, which I remember she told me in the past, but I never really understood fully. S stands for S stands for strength, and strength usually is good in power rooms. If you don't know, you can just click here and you know, you see the stats. If you can't tell by just these sliders up here. So strength is really good in power generator rooms, so let's just drag that guy right in there. And as you can see, straight away we're doing this. Now, there comes one very sad part, which I'm going to get at soon. She seems okay at that. Let's just go through them and see who's good at what. Agility is good for the kitchen, and women usually have great agility. Yes, so there we go, 25 caps. The reason why I'm not dragging everybody in is because we want to keep it minimal. And my goal for this sort of thing is that I'd want to have under 10 dwellers in basically for the most entirety of the game. If we then want to expand to something bigger later on, we will see what happens. But my main focus is going to be on upgrading all of the rooms and seeing where we go from there. And she's high on agility, as women usually are. I think we're going to leave these guys out here for now. What I will have to do, unfortunately, and this is the thing that I had to do in the testing phase before I made this video, is that I had to banish. I only want people from the best stats, and I felt pretty sad about it. I know they're just imaginary characters, but I mean, this guy just kind of arrived and he's just, it's neutral. I don't really need him. He's not going to help me out too much. He's not the best of the best. Plus, also, if you look over here, this game is amazing because it is based around. Oh, hello. This game is based around, like, you know, basically achievements and getting all of this. As you can see, we can get 2 Vault Tech packs here. This is all random. It kind of, you know, it assigns you objectives which you have to reach, which makes this game pretty much more fun than it would ever be. And you can get caps for them, and caps are used to buy new rooms and new things. And you can also get Vault Tech lunch boxes, I believe they're called. Well, they look like lunch boxes, which give you cards with a lot of things, such as you can get new people of really high powers, new outfits, and all that stuff. We're going to get to it soon. To level up 1 dweller, we have to do that, and if we do that, we get 1 Vault Tech, but that's not going to be too hard to do. So a new guy just arrived. He's good in agility, which means he'd be good in the kitchen. Shall we add him to the kitchen? See, this is also kind of the thing where I don't really want to. No, he's not going to add anything to the kitchen for now. I don't want to squeeze people in here, just because they have, like, just 1 more sort of, you know, agility, 3 agility. That's what they're best at, and then I'm just going to drag them in. This is not how it's going to work. I might have to banish everybody here, which I think I did in the testing phase. It's really sad, and it'll be extremely sad when we do this. And we might actually have to start doing this. Let's just see who's the worst on stuff, just in case we need anybody later on. You are terrible, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add you here, and then I'm going to right click on you, or actually I'm just going to send you out, and then you can click the banish, I say banish, evict. Now, what broke my heart is that, you know, they have this little suitcase, they just came in and then they're going out and look at their face. Look, they're so sad. Who else has neutral stats? You have neutral stats. Let's just drag you in, and then as soon as you come here onto my mouse, let's just drag you out. I'm very sorry. It's a challenge. We're doing the challenge. But yeah, they are all fearing this. I'm not going to kick them just yet. There we go. We level up one person. He's now level 2, and we are going to get a lunchbox. Okay, so here we have the cards. We get one stim pack. Stim packs are used to heal the dwellers. We get an outfit. This is actually a really good outfit. You can see here that it adds stats. Let's just add that. Then we get 100 caps, which is very good. We get this, whatever that is, and we also get 500 caps, which is beautiful. Now we have close to 1,000 caps. I thought that was going to give me caps, but I don't think it does every single time. More people are going to level up soon. So Justin over here, Justin Timberlake, let's call him. There we go, another person leveled up. And we get caps for leveling up dwellers as well, which is very good. Now, let's see whatever... Oh, that's not what I was going to press. Let's see what other objectives we have. So, send one dweller to the wasteland. We're going to do that very soon. Equip one dweller with a weapon. We need to get a weapon first in order to do that. And successfully rush one room. Now, actually, this is something we can possibly accomplish right now. So let's just see which room here has the lowest. Okay, there. I think they might all be at 30. If they are, then that's... Ah, that was a 32. So which one do we try and rush? I think we're going to do power. In fact, power is going to... Okay, let's rush this. Hey, we successfully rushed the room. Fantastic. And then we get another Vault Tech pack. That was quick. That's not happened to me before, I don't think. Usually these are very rare when you continue on playing with the game. Oh, we get 50 power, so that just kind of adds power to you if you're low. That's good. We get this. But by the way, the random items can be used to craft stuff later on in the game. I don't know how we're going to get there, because usually the way the system works... Oh my god, we have so many caps now. Is it 2,000? Damn, close. But yeah, did we get anybody? Yeah, somebody came. But the way this works is that the more dwellers you have, the more rooms you'll unlock. So 12 dwellers required for a new storage room, which is going to be problematic, because if we're only going to keep 10 dwellers, how are we going to do this? And that's the point of the challenge. We're going to have to figure out somehow. Then the med bay, you know, we're not going to get any of these. Maybe at some point in the future, if it gets extremely difficult, we might like increase, or if it, you know, if we accomplish every single goal we wanted to of 10 dwellers. Let's just assume it wasn't accidental. Okay, so now that we have so many caps, we can actually upgrade the vault door, and that is good because it's going to be harder or almost impossible for raiders to get in. We can upgrade it for 500, and then we have a lot more. So this is, you know, a more secure mechanism of unlocking the door. Oh boy, there's going to be a fire. Oh boy, we might have to send him down here quickly. Go, 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 go. Oh, he might not even make it in time, because this guy's gonna... Yeah, don't bother. Now, what we could do for the time being is to speed things up. Let's take someone who has a higher precision than anybody else. So, for example, this guy, and assign him to the water facility. Now, this is just to speed things up, not because they're going to be very useful in the long term. As soon as we find somebody to replace them, we're going to banish. This increases perception as well. So if we put this suit on him, as you can now see, he looks like a king, but he also has increased perception, which means that we should now have water fast. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's click this, and now we have collected 50 water. Let's also level up this guy. Okay, what do we get? We get 50 water, we get 100 caps, we get military duct tape and battle armor, and we also get 500 caps. Well, that's not quite what I was expecting. I expected another person, but that's okay, because what we can actually do now, let's put her in the room for now, and equip her with the battle armor. What we can do here is that we can actually send her off to the wasteland, which is something I wanted to accomplish this episode, and give her one stim pack, because that's good. If we click here on the wasteland, we can basically preview everything that she's going through. And that is all I wanted to accomplish on this lovely episode today. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see all of your lovely faces next time. Peace out.